We're going to look at data types and operators here within Playground. I've got my same Playground here in front of me. The only thing I've done is remove the code, keeping the line import UIKit. So the first variable I'm wanting to create in this example is a variable called city name. And I'm going to do that using the keyword var. I'll use the label city name, and then the city name is going to be of a string data type because it's textual. So we go var city name colon, and now I start typing string, and you'll notice it pops up. So I can just press return, and that completes it automatically for me. And I say is assigned, and I need my quotes because it's a string, Istanbul. Okay, so I've created my first string variable. So this variable is now defined that it will contain a data type string. The next variable I'm going to create is a variable that's going to record and keep track of a fastest speed. Now this is going to be changing, and also it's going to be one that's going to need precision. So it's going to be recorded as a double. So var, and then I call it fastest speed, and it is of type double, and I say it's assigned, and it's going to be a numeric, so it's going to be a double. I don't need any quotes, and I shouldn't be using any quotes, and I'll go 4.76543. My next variable, I'm going to create an integer. Now an integer is a whole number. So I'm going to create an integer. I'm going to call it the number of children, and we always obviously have whole numbers there. So var number of children, and I say int. So I just do int in this case using the autocomplete is assigned 4. The last one I'm going to do in this example is person is home. So it's a variable, and I want to know, is the person home or are they not home? So they're either home or they're not. So we need it to be a Boolean. So it's a variable var person is home. And again, I start typing and it completes it for me. And I say is assigned a value, and I'm going to say they're going to start off not at home. So I've now created those variables, and in this example what I'll do is I will just print them out to display them. So I'm going to go print, and I'll start off with city name, and I'm going to go print, and inside print, what I've done there, you're going, oh, that looks a little bit different. I've used the autocomplete. So the moment print popped up, I've hit return, and I want to do fastest speed. I go print again, and then in this one, I'm going to do number of children, and then print, and this one is person is home. And now I'm going to run my code to demonstrate what's been happening. So I click the play button, and we'll notice we get down the side here what's going on line by line. And then here what we have is the code as it's been executed. So we've created our data types for our variables. We've defined them, city name as a string, fastest speed as a double, number of children as an integer, and person is home as a Boolean. So now I want to For instance, change fastest speed. So I start typing fastest speed and I go, fastest speed is 10. And then I go on, and you'll notice as I started to go on, here on this side, cannot assign value of type string to type double. We created fastest speed up here in this line on line 4 as a double. Now down here on line 13, as I've wanted to change the value, I've tried to change it to a string, which isn't possible, and the playground tells me it's not possible. So that's given us a small example of how we go about using data types.